Hi, this is Cindy Case in the Office of Youth and Young Adult Ministry for the Diocese of Youngstown. If you're watching this video, it probably means you're interested in taking a group to the National Catholic Youth Conference this November in Indianapolis, but we're unable to make one of the two group leader meetings. So please watch through this. I'll highlight a couple of quick things for you, but you're going to need to go to the website to download the packet, and you'll want to start with this group leader's manual, because in it you're going to find the key information that you will need to help you plan for a group from your parish, your school, or your cluster. So download that to begin with, and then what you will find inside of it is information on the diocesan package, which includes our hotel accommodations, our bus transportation, the meals that are included, the meals that are not included, the pricing, the pay schedule, the deadline dates for all of the forms, and also the dates for our diocesan gatherings for the preparation session, the send-off, and the reunion. It also has a nice highlight for you of what it means to be a group leader. First of all, you need to prepare yourself with all of the information. Prepare those who you're going to invite. Make sure that you have the information that you need to be able to answer their questions. And that's where this packet and all of the forms come into play, as well as promotional items that we will post on the website. Unfortunately, because you missed the meeting, you missed shared wisdom of other group leaders. We have some who have gone since 1999, who have some great insights into how they best do fundraising, how they gather the forms, how they set their own deadlines so that they can meet the diocesan deadlines that allows the diocese to keep our national deadlines. So what I would suggest is that you call neighboring parishes or talk within your deanery these next couple weeks to see what wisdom you can gain from those who have gone before. Also to see who is planning to go this time, because you might need to look at how you might share hotel rooms if you can't fill the quints with teens or double or triples with the adults. So all of that information is in the packet to get you started, but you need to talk to the people around you to make that a reality. The packet also, by the way, does say what NCYC is and some of the benefits of the program, but we also did some sharing at the meetings of what the benefits have been for those who have gone before. And many of them have talked about the enthusiasm the teens bring back to the parish. And so another thing to talk with your neighbors about is how they harness that enthusiasm and help that benefit the entire parish. In the packet, you will also have a schedule that you can copy for your potential folks. As I mentioned, the highlights of the things that you would do as a group leader should you take that on. First of all, it does not mean that you have to go to Indianapolis. You can select someone else as a head chaperone on site if you're going to do all the paperwork and meet all the deadlines here at the diocesan level. You'll miss out on a great conference, but that is a nice service that you can provide, especially if you have mostly volunteers and you need to divide up some of that work. Please keep in mind that all of the adults who attend have to be in compliance with the child protection policy for the diocese, which means they have to be over 21. They have read and signed off on our policy book. They have been fingerprinted or web checked, and they have taken part in the in-service. Now, those who were already in compliance last September do not need to retake Virtus as long as they've been in continual service. Anyone who has not been in continual service or is newer, you'll want to get into the child protection policy train, so to speak, now, so that you have that all ready by August when they register, that they're fully compliant. Everyone should know that there's a lot of walking involved in NCYC. The events take place in an NFL football stadium, as well as a very large convention center. And while they are across the street from each other, there is a lot of walking involved, probably a couple miles a day if you take it easy, up to 5 to 7 miles a day if you're more active. It's also up to you to handle the promotion and the paperwork for your parish, school, or group. At the diocesan level, I just track you as a group. For instance, you might decide that you're going to take 5 teenage girls, 5 teenage boys, and 3 adults. So to me, I just need to know those numbers and that you send me $1,300 for the deposit in these next couple of weeks to hold those spaces. Then you have time as you're arranging fundraisers and promotion to really track who will take part in it, start collecting their money, and get them prepared with the forms. And again, I don't need to know until August who the individuals are. So that's something that you would be working on. And then I ask that the other important thing you do as a potential group leader is to pray. Pray for yourself that you get through all of the work that this entails without too much headache. Pray for those that you are going to invite to participate, the teens, that their hearts will be open, the adults, that they will have the energy and the enthusiasm, for everybody to follow the code of conduct, so that it would be a good conference, that we're not doing discipline, that we can really focus on the spiritual aspects of the prayer services. Pray for all those who are planning. If you've been there before, then you know how much must go into the large stage for the general sessions, all of the workshop options, everything that goes on in the thematic park and the prayer spaces. If you haven't been there before, just imagine all of those elements for over 20,000 people. And pray for everyone who will be going, that their hearts will be open. We will respond to that call that God has placed inside each of us, so that we can come back with more enthusiasm for our faith back in our parishes, our schools, our families, and our communities. After you've fully read the packet, if you have any questions, feel free to email or call me, and hopefully we will be working together to be part of this National Catholic Youth Conference delegation for this pilgrimage from the Diocese of Youngstown. Thank you, and God bless.